Good evening everyone, how we doing? Welcome to the live guys. I am just getting started, I'm getting set up and we will be kicking off very soon. Right then, so how many we got? We've got 4 people in so far. Hello guys. So welcome to the live. It's been the first one of the week, so I'm happy to be on. We have got 2 machines set up today. We've got the xTool F1 and the xTool F1 Ultra. Hello JMP, how are we doing? So yeah, we've got, let me just get the lighting set up a bit better. That's a bit better, isn't it? Look at that cinematic lighting right there, look. So we are going to be kicking it off with our usual tonight. And that is the mighty business card, the metal business card. I'm good, thanks JMP. Just it's good to be back on. I've had a busy week, so it's nice to actually get the opportunity to come on and do a live here. Because as you know, I absolutely love doing these. Just cranking up the lighting a bit so you've got a good view of this. Okay, so as you guys can see, once I get my lighting adjusted. Right, we got the xTool F1 here. And we got the F1 Ultra, and we got a load of random items here. How much, Dr. Mo? How you doing, mate? So this is the xTool F1. This one I believe is £1,300. If you use my affiliate link and discount code, that gets you £80 off of it. This one is about £3,500. It's the xTool F1 Ultra. Same applies. There is an affiliate link and a discount code that gets you money off. If you went for it, that is. But yeah, I think we've got a few people. I'm gonna kick off this first one, and if we got any car people in here, I'll be interested to see who is the first person to guess which car this is. Let me just see if it's better with that light on. I think it probably is a little bit better. Right then, okay, so I'm ready to kick off this first one, okay? I'm just gonna click the start button, that would always help. And I suspect we've got a good one here. So let's put on our extraction, which we have, and in 3, 2, oh no, it's sending it. Patience. So yeah, we're going to be kicking off with a metal business card, guys. I'm just sending the image through now. I've already prepped one, ready to go. Let's get it lined up. If it sends, it's being a bit cheeky at the moment. Normally it's 3rd time lucky. There we go. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So you guys are going to see, this is, well, I'll let you guys try and work out what it is, okay? Maintenance plumber, hello mate, how you doing? Trying to get the light in just right in here. It's a bit bright at the moment. Let's go higher up and a bit flat down. So here we go guys, we got our first one going. I'll try and keep my camera focused. It might have one of those nights where it just decides that it wants to lose focus all the time. What's going on in here then? Sean Farley, hello mate. How are we doing? So, what is going on right here is we have got a very sexy picture being engraved onto a metal business card. Granted, it is a little bit out of focus at the moment, the camera, but it's good enough. We're going to see who the first person is to actually guess which car this is. So I mean, it's not obvious at the moment. Well, it might actually, it should be. If you're a car person, it will be obvious at this point. If you're not a car person, I'm not a car person, then yeah, you might not know. Oh, Lightning McQueen, so close, mate. Does the F1 work for mirror engraving? Yes, it does. Sometimes though, with shiny surfaces, you need to put like some kind of like, I've seen someone use like literally face moisturizer just something like cloudy to put on the surface. And what that does, Hardy, by the way, well done, you're right, Hardy. It's the McLaren F1, guys. If you have like a bit of something that makes it hazy on the shiny surface, it stops the laser bouncing off and allows it to penetrate. But yes, you can with the F1, you can actually engrave mirrors. So this looks brilliant. I mean, you can't really tell at the moment with the lighting. Let me try and jazz it up a little bit. So how are we all doing anyway, guys? Yeah, well, Hardy, you say easy, mate. If it was me and it was the other side around, I would have no idea what the car this was at this very point. Yeah, so Nas, you can do, yeah, definitely. I mean, this laser has a 10-watt diode and a 2-watt infrared, and that's, you know, either of those are more than, well, I think you would use the diode, the blue diode. I haven't tried it, but I've seen people with F1s doing it, so yes, you can do it. Jason, hello, mate. So CMX, so this one is the F1. I don't think you're going to cut acrylic with this. The xTool F1 Ultra, which is that one there, yes, you can cut acrylic. Evening, Ash, how are you? What's my favourite dinosaur? Ooh, good question. I mean, like most people, I'm going to say T-Rex, aren't I, mate? T-Rex is definitely my favourite, just because they're badass. But, I mean, honourable mention, I do like Dilos. If any of you ever played the computer game Ark, the Dilos are like the ones that run around. They're like little tiny raptors. Well, they're not tiny, but they're like medium-sized dinosaurs, but they spit poison. And I used to literally tame like 10 of those and just go hunting with them. Brilliant. Hardy, thank you for the follow, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Diplodocus. Is that limited on the size it can do? So, obviously the build plate, it's not obvious, wrong word to use, but the build plate is, I think, 13 centimeters by 13 centimeters, but it's a removable base plate. This is why I've got this riser stand. You can fit tumblers underneath it and bigger items. I've done a pumpkin and you can engrave straight through. So this one obviously has a bigger bed on it. Oh, a Triceratops is a good one though, I'll give you that. Hey Eric, how you doing, mate? So this is a business card. I think this one was 6 minutes long, but it's quite a detailed one. So that's probably why it takes you spit poison. What's the lifespan of the F1? I think someone looked at this and we're talking like 80 or 90,000 working hours. It was a really high number. I spit bars, mate. You know, hardcore. You know the score. Bass is kicking. Drums are drumming. When you got do-do-do, I'm coming. How's that for spitting bars right there, mate? CMX, thank you for the follow, mate. I wonder if anyone will appreciate a bit of So Solid Crew right there, mate. Yeah, I've done it on hand tools, mate. It works really well on hand tools. It can mark them black. I mean, I've got my, the closest thing I've got here. So let me show you. The closest thing here I've got to a hand tool. Man just sang it. You know it does sync, mate. If you haven't followed me, that's got to earn me a follow right there. You know what I'm saying, mate? I've gone all gangster as well. You know what I'm saying, bro? Have any of you guys seen, I can't remember what his name is. Is it Paul Chowdhury? The guy who plays Chabuddy G. I can't lie. I can't lie. I can't lie, mate. I can't lie. I can't lie. I love those videos. Right. So the closest thing I've got to so this is something I marked a long time ago. And this is with the 2-watt. You can get it blacker than that, by the way. I just did that quite quick. Leo Forcon, thank you very much for the follow. And Dusk Sing, I appreciate it, mate. Let me show you guys how this bad boy looks, because believe it or not, I can't lie. What's the most common issues of failure with this laser? Mate, you are testing me. You are testing me tonight. I would say it is the lens there getting dust on it. So it affects the penetration of the laser. And also possibly, the fans do get dirty. You can take them out and clean them, and I've done a video showing how to do it. They're the two common things. Let me get a bit of lightage on here. Not aligning the laser. So there you go, guys. There is our first engraving of the night. It is a bit wonky, just like me, but it looks good. Right, the next thing we're going to be doing, I got myself a little log. We've got ourselves a pine log over here. How long does it take to do that on a hand tool? So, I mean, that name would have probably took about 2 minutes, but that's because I would have been going quite slow. I've already got something lined up for this, and I am really, so I literally, I came up with a really cool design, and it's for my kid, my son. It's something I always call him, and I'm going to engrave it on this. And this is cue Sean Farley now putting something really rude. Oh. But we're going to be using the xTool F1 next, and I'm going to switch over my extraction. There we go. We're now extracting out of there. And this next one, I am really proud of this design, okay? I can't lie, I'm really proud of this design, guys. I came up with this myself, so go easy on me if it is crap. Nothing broadcastable to say. Alright, we're going to switch to auto mode. And I am going to... Why is it still going if it's on auto mode? Weird. Michael Monk, thank you very much for the follow. So we have already had 5 new followers tonight, so thank you very much, guys. There's my new light box up there, by the way. Look how cool that's looking. If you're into laser engraving or 3D printing, and you're probably wondering what that big pile of mush is over there, consider following the channel, guys. We do a lot of 3D printing, and if anyone is wondering what that is, by the way, that is a full-size airless basketball, which I'm printing with a very special filament, which allows it to bounce. It's going to be bounceable. It's going to be usable. So if you want to literally find out, I mean, look how long this print takes, by the way. It's been going for a long time, and it still has 56 hours left. But if you want to find out how good this looks, follow the channel, because I'm going to be doing a really good video on that. Right, back to this. Let's do it, guys. I can't lie. This is going to be a good one, right? 3, 2, 1, off we go. There we go. All right, I had a few follows there, so let me go back and just read them all. So, Caffel, thank you for the follow. Curtis, CR61GJ, thank you. Tom Gullick, thank you so much, guys. I've brought a 3D printer, but I'm not 100% sure on how to input print supports. Curtis, which printer have you got, mate? CR61CJ, have you printed 1:64 scale? Are they the little kind of, like the Warhammer models? Ben Guy, thank you for the follow. And Tom, how you doing, mate? Thank you for dropping in, bud. Willie ham sandwich. Oh, I love a ham sandwich, mate. Diorama. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, so I haven't actually. Well, not for a long time. I did a load of terrain. So I've got a friend who does it. He does competitions, and I printed a load of really cool terrain for him. But that was a long time ago on my Ender 3. This is, honestly, this is going to look so cool when it's done. So you got the Ender 5. So, I haven't used the Ender slice. I mean, I guess you're using Cura. There's normally just a tick box somewhere that says use supports. So that's all you should have to do. And then if it needs supports, it will automatically put them on there. If it's not showing any supports, that means it probably implies that you don't need them. Yeah, the terrain came out so good. I mean, he actually painted it all and everything. I made this myself. I can't remember the file is. I did him like a paint pot stand as well. That was really cool. No, so Curtis, if you're printing a file that if you're printing something that needs support and you have selected the support button, once you click the slice button, if it isn't showing any supports, that means you don't need them, mate. It will only try and put supports on overhangs, or usually it's at a 45-degree angle or greater. Yeah, that's right, Curtis. Exactly that. Yeah, you don't need to put, don't worry about putting supports on your model. If you're designing a 3D CAD model, just design it normally. Then when you put it into the slicer will decide if it needs supports. So back when I printed that terrain, multicolor wasn't even a thing, but I would say multicolor would be perfect for it. Yeah, no worries, Curtis, mate. Absolutely fine. So this is just a random SVG of a monkey, but we're going to do something cool, by the way. We are actually going to be doing a score around it at the end, which is going to make it really stand out. So we're currently using the xTool F1 Ultra. There you go. We've done a business card this earlier. We've just done that with our F1 standard. Look at that light box. I love it. Back to the print. I mean, that looks like that's going to be horrendous taking those supports off of that. I am dreading that, guys. But at the same time, it's going to be quite fun having a basketball. Oh, we had a couple more follows. Chris Ware, thank you, and Danny Bruno. Cheers, guys. 13 followers tonight. Absolutely smashing it. Cheers. Ah, Nutahella, thank you for the heart. Really appreciate it. So let me ask you guys, where are you all from? Let me know in the chat, and I am going to send out a goodie bag for you guys. If you look to the top left, there is a goodie bag. If you click on that, yep, see you later, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Click on that and enter. Jim Notion is from Sheffield. I've been to Sheffield once, mate, and I actually really liked it there. We've got Scotland as well. Xi'an, China. It's funny, I read that before I saw it was you, Sean, and I was thinking, blimey, we never have people from China. Just 3D Prints, hello, mate, and thank you for reposting the live, mate. Really appreciate that. So this is something that I call my son on a daily basis, and he always laughs when I do it. Yeah, it starts with a C. That's probably not the best best word to keep you guys guessing on. What's the laser? We're currently using the xTool F1 Ultra. We're using two tonight though. We've got the F1 as well, mate. So I could have done with doing this a little bit darker. So that says, it does look like Caesar, doesn't it? It says, you cheeky monkey. It's what I call him all the time. Right, I've got something cool now coming up. Normally I would do it a bit darker, but we won't in this case. But what we will do is we will do a score on everything. And this is going to make it pop. This is always the best bit, guys, all right? So enjoy this bit. I think you're going to like it. This is always the bit I love the most. Caesar! So it's just sending the file. When you hear a beep, it means I've got it. Oh, it did not retrieve it. What is going on tonight? There we go. So here we go. Enjoy this bit, guys. 3, 2, 1, off we go. And if you do enjoy this kind of content and 3D printing, consider giving the channel a follow. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, this bit's so cool, man. I always love this bit. This is what makes it really stand out. And it should do it around everything. I can't lie. Look at it, it looks so cool. Probably one of my favourite outlines. Kim absolutely loves these. She'll be devastated she's missed it. You crack me up, Sean. So we've had 13 new followers tonight, guys. If you're one of those, thank you so much. And anyone who's just chatting and sticking around, always love it. There's a lot of smoke in there. There we go. Kim, you just missed it. You missed the outline. So let's have a little look at this. I mean, that looks cool, doesn't it? That's for my son. I always call him a cheeky monkey because he is a cheeky monkey, and I think he'll love that when I show it to him. Hopefully it doesn't scare him because it is quite an intimidating looking ape. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie. But there you go, guys. So far tonight, if you are just joining, we started off with a metal business card, and look how cool that came out. Here are our two things that we've created so far. Looking very, very nice. Right, we're going to go on to something else now. And I'm not sure what yet. We tend to go with the flow. Right, I'm going to let you guys choose. If we have a quiet... do you have a shop? I do have a shop, but it's not the kind of shop you're expecting. I actually make and sell these kind of jigs. So I sell those, but I don't sell personalised items at the moment. Right, what would you guys like to see me engrave? We've got a number of things there. So Kim, Gus and Nutter Butter, you guys have all won some coins there. Hey Stuggy, how you doing, mate? Let me show you this work of art we just came up with. Look at that. And there is our, oh, there was our McLaren F1 before I dropped it. Hey Slag Aaron, been a while. I think you went to Florida, didn't you, mate? How was it? Right, we've got three different requests. We've got slate, leather and the weight. I mean, I do like doing that because, I'll tell you what, we'll do that. We'll do that first because I love seeing the rust. You're going to see the rust come off of this. Always my favourite thing, this is. And let me just focus the laser. Hey, Lightboxes R Us, how you doing, mate? So everyone watching, by the way, Lightboxes R Us is the mastermind behind this amazing lightbox, which I've got on pride of place right there. Give him a follow, guys, if you love a good lightbox and you just want to follow a great channel. We haven't been on too long, mate. Good to see you, though, mate. What we have just done, though, is create this masterpiece with the F1 Ultra. So, really cool. And we did this as well. And now we're going to be doing a bit of rust cleaning. So let me bring you over to my workstation. The command station. This is where the magic happens, guys. Let's show you some magic. Right, I'm gonna drag that one off to the side because I quite like that one. We're gonna update the view. How you doing, Slag Karen? Light boxes, I'm really good, mate. And we had a couple of follows there. So Drip, thank you for the follow, mate. And also Flag as well. Thank you. Right, let's get the rust off of this. You guys are going to be shocked when you see just how much rust this thing's actually got. So what we'll be doing here is... God, my voice is a little bit croaky tonight, isn't it? It's a bit hoarse. I've been in a children's soft play area all day. So, as you can imagine, lots of running around. Lots of chasing... I was going to say chasing kids then, and I literally stopped in my tracks because I thought that is not going to come across the right way. There's no right way that can come across, chasing after kids. Right, so you see that line around it? We're going to frame it so that... Chip Builds, hello, how you doing? You're about to see us do a little bit of rust removal. But I'm trying to get this lined up just right so that we just nail it and we're close. Actually, I'll tell you what I am going to do on this one. I'm just going to keep it like that. There we go. Not unless you're Jimmy Savile, what's this? For those of you just watching, We've got a laser engraver, the xTool F1 Ultra. We're using the F1 as well. We're going to be cleaning. It doesn't look dirty, but you'll be surprised with this, and we're going to get the rust off of it. We have just created this on the F1 Ultra, which came out really nice, and on the F1, we printed an F1. Hey. Right, so I'm going to get that framed up. The first one's looking pretty good. Let's go for the central bit. Just getting that light so it's sitting inside of it. Ah, Biscuit, good to see you again, by the way. And guys, we've had 15 new followers tonight. If you are one of these people who's followed me, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the live, guys. Right, I am ready to start this off. I'm just going to make this a compound vector, get it to engrave, and then we will be ready to do it. Where's my rust removal setting? There we go. Here we go. Just, if you're messaging anything, I will be looking at it in a second, guys. So bear with me. I appreciate the patience on this. I am just getting this out. Right, we're good. Okay, this is going to look cool. That beep means the file has been sent. And Lightboxes are us. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the gold boxing gloves. Charlie followed us though. Thank you. How much is it for the Ultra? The Ultra is £3,500. The F1 is £1,300. Like I always tell you guys, there is an affiliate link on my link tree, which will get you some discount if you do go through it. So if anyone is looking to get one, that might be a better route for you to get some money off. Oh, 3229. There you go. So 13X has just purchased himself a F1 Ultra. So here we go, guys. This is going to be awesome to watch. Enjoy this in 3, 2, 1, go. And for everyone who is watching, there is a goodie bag coming your way. Look to the top left. Ah, yeah, Chip Builds. I'm always watching your laser engraving videos. I absolutely love them. So 13X, I didn't, mate, but I should be able to hopefully get it at some point. I'm just glad you got one, mate, because you're going to love it. Yeah, Chip Builds, I love your stuff. When I first started my channel, your videos always used to pop up, actually. And I took it as great inspiration, so thank you very much. And you keep doing what you're doing, because it's brilliant. So it's not changing the colour, Mike. What it's doing is so that other colour is actually rust. So if you put the power low enough and the speed high enough, and you get the right combination, what you can do is you can hit the laser and clean the rust, but not affect the paint. So that's exactly what this is doing, mate. Yeah, Twitties, I completely agree. By the way, top left, guys, you might see like a little envelope with a goodie card, a gift card with a little clock on it. You can click on that and enter it, and you've got a chance to win some coins. Yeah, Twittles, it is the same kind of satisfaction for sure. I love doing this, honestly. Hey James89, how you doing, mate? So guys, also we've had 16 new followers tonight. If you're one of those followers, thank you. If you are a fan of laser engraving or 3D printing, we've got 3D printers as well. Give the channel a follow, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, Mr. Bones, thank you for sharing the live, mate. And Jack Boy, thanks for the follow. Let's zoom in on this last bit here, hang on. Do you touch up the paint afterwards? I don't tend to do that, mate, because I'm a bit lazy. These actually belong to a friend of mine's. So I've cleaned them up for him, and I'll just give them back so he can do what he wants with them, really. That's the money shot. Chips Builds, thank you so much for the flowers. Very kind of you. Oh, we had a couple of follows that I missed. So Jack Boy, thank you. Peter van der Velde, thank you. And Lynn Luday, thank you. And Dr. Vader asked, how much does this unit cost? I believe it's £3,230 now. You might get a discount if you use the affiliate link. I'm not sure if it actually works at the moment. And that one there, which is a similar machine, just not as powerful and not as big, but a very capable machine. That one is £1,300. So Twittles, it probably will. I bet it actually weighed a little bit more with the rust. And look, even on the second pass, you can see it's still cleaning. Some of the paint's going to come off though. Nigel, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Oh, I missed Sean's quote. Let me go back and see it. A succulent Chinese rust remover. How did I miss that? Oh, I love it. So this is cleaning the rust off of a dumbbell. So we've got 174 people in. I hope you guys are enjoying this. We're a laser engraving and 3D printing channel. If you love this kind of stuff, join the other 21 people tonight and follow the channel, guys. We are always doing these lives and we are full of awesome people who love having a good chat. Jim, no, not John, thanks for the follow, mate. And Bo Murphy, thank you too, buddy. Oh, Shannon, you're in the right place. We actually, there's the F1 right there in its full glory. And I'm not sure if you've done business cards yet. We did this a minute ago. This is a metal business card. Look at that. I'll show you the settings for those in a bit if you want. Max Webley, thank you. Gary Cloak, Franz, Bad Bobby, Amber, thank you so much for the follow, guys. Yeah, the bit in the middle, unfortunately, Q, I don't think we're going to be able to get to that. If I touch the laser, I'm probably going to get burnt by it. Ben, Tom Caven. Yeah, Twittles, these are jigs that I actually sell on my webpage. And this is an adjustable riser stand that lets you raise it up and down. All right, guys, you know what? Who wants to see me do the other side? So let me just give you an example of what it looked like. So it looked like that when we started. That's how it looked. That's what we got it to there by cleaning it. Ian, hello, mate. So who wants to see me do the back end? Who wants to see me do the back end? Oh, shouldn't be saying stuff like that on the live. Who wants to see me de-rust the rear side of the thing? Hey, Neil, how you doing, mate? Who wants to see me do the back end? Yes, please. If you want to see me do the back end, type in back end and I'll do it, all right? Rear side, very polite, Kim. Wouldn't be the first time. Does it leave rust behind? Yeah, my jig's a bit dirty there, mate. I'll need to clean this after, that's for sure. There's a lot of people putting back end. I think we know what we need to do, guys. All right, let's frame it. So we're going to reframe it. You can see that ring on there. Oh my God, I'm talking about back ends, rings. This is just going down the wrong direction, isn't it? I need to clean my mouth out. Some washing up liquid. User 866633, thank you for the follow, mate. Really, really appreciate it. You'll need to say your prayers. Oh, let me show you guys, by the way. For all those of you watching, we've done two things so far today. So we've got the F1 and the F1 Ultra. First thing we did was a McLaren F1 business card. It's a metal business card. We did that on the F1. And then the next thing I did, a really cool monkey on a log. Good penetration with the laser there. Anyone else watching, by the way, we are also a 3D printing channel. So if you love a bit of 3D printing, and that is a full-size basketball with flexible PLA filament, if you want to find out how that turns out, look at the length of that print. 56 hours. It'll be done in 56 hours, so follow the channel and you'll see me do a video on that. But anyway, let's remove some rust. You guys have waited long enough. I'm going to kick this off. Should I be framing just outside of the shape? No, not normally. You want to stick it on the shape. The only reason I'm doing this outside of the shape is because I'm cleaning the rust off of it. And I want to get the full shape. So here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Can't you just click fast forward? I wish, mate. Gonna take a long time for that. Homeless John, thank you for the follow. Captain Strand, thank you. Stuart McFarlane, thank you very much for the follow as well. So the laser, I'll answer that question in a second. Zooms, thanks for the follow. Gareth Reese Hopkins, thank you. And Ian Lopez, 600. And Will, thank you. So the reason it's not affecting the 3D print is because we're using an infrared or a fiber laser, and the the wavelength frequency is 1066 nm, and that is basically a wavelength that only penetrates certain materials and certain colors. And because this is a green filament, it absorbs the wavelength and it doesn't affect it. But if it was a black part, it would mark it. So that's what it's all about. Ian, I can't wait for that basketball to come out. And Gary Scully, thank you for the follow. You are follower number 42 of the evening. Absolutely outstanding. 42. Yeah, science. Pierced. It's funny, every time I do rust removal, that comment always pops up. People always say sandblasting would be quicker. I totally agree. I totally agree, mate. But I don't have a sandblaster until I do have a laser. And does a sandblaster look that cool? I don't think so, mate. Let me give you a little close-up of this laser burning that rust off. So do you print the 3D print overnight? I do, yeah. So I've been printing, like, I've had prints on for like 4 or 5 days before, and they've been absolutely fine. The Bamboo Lab printers I find are really reliable, and I don't have any issues with them. Twittles, Reese Tog, Brennan20, Ryan, Slut Bucket, Sean Gray, thank you for the follow, guys, and Matty. Lynn Luday, I definitely won't be trying that. Say 42 in a Northern Irish accent. 42, for it is. That's my Northern Irish accent. Carlos, how you doing, mate? Craig M, thanks for the follow, and Bentley. Sandblast in the back end, we're doing it, mate. We are penetrating that back end with a sandblaster. Michael Doherty, thanks for the follow, mate. And Matthew Evans, hey Andy, hello, mate. Riley, thank you. Do you do card for people to buy? I always say, if anyone ever wants something personalised, send me a message on TikTok, and I'll always read it and consider it. I love lobster, thanks for the follow. The laser even sweeps the shit along. I know, it's really, really considerate, isn't it? I mean, look at all that rust there. Watch it move it. Look how considerate this laser is. It cleans up after itself. Kyle Tiley, thanks for the follow, mate. Aaron, how you doing, buddy? Cats and Peanut Butter, good to see you on, and you, Andy, mate. It's been a while, but I always love it when you guys pop on. Are you here because you know there's some coins up for grab? There you go, look, there's some coins. You guys tend to win them. Get stuck in. I'm scared to catch something on fire. Does your YouTube channel have F1 settings for different? What do you mean for different, Shannon? And also, it'll take a lot to set something on fire. I have done it. I engraved onto like a cardboard box, and it was a bit deliberate, to be honest with you. I did kind of deliberately set it on fire. I haven't done it since because it was pretty bad. Would the laser burn your hand? Yes, it would. Michael, what xTool laser is this? So this is the xTool F1 Ultra and the F1 Standard. And anyone who's looking to buy an xTool machine, there is an affiliate link on my link tree. And if you go through it, there's a discount code as well, so consider it. And also, what I would like to say, guys, is I actually have something called a Ko-fi page, Ko-fi, on my link tree. If anyone does want to support the channel in any way, to help me buy materials to engrave on the lives, you can go to my link tree and donate to the channel as well. So I just thought I'd put that out there once. Michael Corbett, Michael, thank you for the follow. This is just a hobby biker couple. This is literally, I just come on here and have a bit of fun, really. MB, thank you for the follow. So, Shannon, what materials are you curious about? Because I share all my materials. If I've got something for you to use, I'll always share them. Yeah, Franks, we will use a standard one next, I promise, and we can pick any of those materials right there. Neil, thank you, mate. So that is a lot of rust on there, look at that. But what we have got is a damn clean dumbbell. That's a damn clean rear end right there. So let me just read through some of these questions. Someone's put, so yeah, we will use the F1 next, definitely. How do you get into 3D printing without a budget? Do you mean with a budget, Matty? So I would, if I was getting into 3D printing, so I got 4 3D printers, okay? That was my first one right there, and to be honest, it wasn't cheap, but I was big into 3D printing, and I am stupid sometimes, and I just spend money before I know if I'm gonna like something. But I would, personally, if I had a low budget, that little beauty down there, ignore the mess, is the xTool, the Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. I would get that. That is a great little machine. It's very cheap and it's very, very easy to use and reliable. That is what I'd say to go for. And if you like it, then get one of the bigger ones and start growing. For those of you who are just in the channel recently, that is a full-size airless basketball, and look at that print time, 55 hours left. And this particular filament is a special one from Sting 3D, which is designed for that basketball. So that is going to bounce when it's done, and I'm going to do a video. So if you want to find out about that, follow the channel. Okay, let's do something next. So the discount would be £80 off of the price for either of those. And the price of the Ultra is 3,200, I think someone said. And the F1 is 1,300. Right, what are we going to do next then, guys? I'm going to kick on, just because I'm aware that you guys are waiting. If you followed, thank you very much. Do the Alexa. That's actually a slate coaster. Okay, I think we should do... So this is a new leather patch that I've got. It is actually bloody hot in here by couple. This is a leather patch that someone's really kindly sent to me. I'm going to do that, okay? And the software we're using, you're going to see it now, is called xTool Creative Space. And this is the software that comes with... hold on. This is the software that comes for free with the lasers. Right, we need to put something on this coaster. So I'm going to close that down. So this is the software. That's the McLaren F1 bit I had on earlier. So Shannon, that really cool business card I did, if you're still here, Shannon, I'm going to share the settings for this. If you're doing metal business cards, the anodized ones, use those settings for pictures, because they are absolutely amazing, and you will get really, really good solutions with those. Solutions? Sound like some kind of like salesman. You'll get really good results with those right there, but make sure you invert the image if it's a black one or if it's a dark colored one. Right, let's do something. I'm going to see what you guys want me to engrave on this. Does the Ultra and the Standard do different things? So the Ultra is just a lot more powerful. Andy, you and your wife won coins. Both of you did. Hey, Ricardo. They're just a size difference and also a couple of things. Right, I just want to... Let me get something set up here, guys. So let's go for an AI generated image. Oh God, they've changed the setup here, haven't they? There we go. There's something on here, if I can find it, called AI Make. Vector generator. Oh God. Try now. Where's it taking me? Oh, ignore that. We're gonna. What's an MTO9? Never heard of it. Thank you, Neil, for answering that. So they've seemed to have swapped over to like a web-based thing now. So let's do it on this. We can do it on this still. Right, guys, give me some random things, and I am gonna... Yeah, 13X, I'm not a fan of that. I have to look into that. We're gonna AI generate something, engrave the BMW logo, look good on blue back. Oh, Will, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let's do that. BMW logo. Vector. I'll try and find a vector of it. That might work. It's a PNG, isn't it? PNG. So I don't know how this is actually going to work with so we're going to trace around that image. It should in theory work. if I click engrave, how do you get around? So Joseph, if you don't sell them, I think it's okay. And I don't sell these. I literally just make them and then put them in a box and let them live there forever. Right. So in xTool, there is a software, there's a material library, and in this material library, you can basically find the settings, or at least starter settings for most materials. And we have got a laser or PU patch. I think we've got this one here, so we're going to try that. And you click add to the workspace, then you can select it as a material, and you'll see it then gives you a number of settings over here that you can use as default, which I find is absolutely brilliant. And if you've asked me a question, guys, and I haven't answered, my apologies. We're quite busy, to be fair. Right, let's frame this on our patch, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to do a detailed outline frame. So there is our patch. I'll have a Google of that bike in a minute. You just have to bear with me at the moment because I am just trying to get this to fit onto our keyring. So you get a framing box like this, and bloody hell, we've got 68 new followers from this live. Insane. Here we go. Here we go. I think we're good here. I don't know if I need to invert it or not. I think it should be okay. Or maybe I do need to invert it actually. Hold on a minute. Let me try and see if I can do that. Offset 0.01. Bear with me, guys. I'm almost ready to do this. Just getting it set up for you guys so it looks as good as possible. All right, I think we're good now. This is going to be a quick one. Right then, so, well, one thing you want to learn, Shannon, is what the mistake I've almost done there. You see how those two dots aren't together? Always focus your laser and join them up first. So that's what I haven't done. So what I've just done there, guys, I've got our logo and I've inverted it because we want that bit and that bit to be blue, and they're the bits that are going to be left alone. So we need it to engrave those bits. So I've done that, but because my laser wasn't focused, I need to just frame it again. So I'm going to click the frame button down there. And another thing, Shannon, if you click the little dots next to it, there's two types of framing. Rectangle means it's a rectangular box, so it would literally do like a square box. If you click on outline, it will then give you the outline of the shape, which is really handy when you actually want to make something that actually fits within a space. Yeah, chip builds, honestly, I do it all the time on these lives as well. I do it all the time. Right, I'm ready to go, guys. Just going to click start on this, and if it... 4 minutes for that? That can't be right. Hold on a minute. Bear with me, guys. I am almost ready. I'm just... 4 minutes to do a leather patch just seems a bit crazy to me, so I'm just going to make sure these settings are spot on before I do this. Let's just try this one and see what happens. Okie dokie, that's better. 20 seconds. That's what I was thinking, 4 minutes for that. Well, where do I buy an Ultra, please? So if you go to the xTool website, so, okay, if you want to support the channel, which you don't have to, but I'd love it if you did, on my TikTok bio, you'll see a link tree link, and on that is an affiliate link for the xTool website. And it's also got a discount code that you can use as well. If you go through that, you'll get money off the purchase, and obviously the channel gets supported. But yeah, you're right, guys. Let's do this. I'm going to put the lid down. I'm going to turn this light on. Thank you for your patience there, guys. That took a bit longer than it normally would. 3, 2, 1, Go. Oh wow, this looks good. These leather patches have got like a shiny surface underneath, but I shouldn't have inverted it because look at it. And I actually need to put the extraction on because leather stinks. Right, so look at that. So I just barrow it. I selected one set of settings which seemed to put a much slower speed. I want to try the back again, and this time I just want to yeah, it looks good. I want to see what it looks like not inverted. So that's it inverted. So it's like switch the colours around. Oh. Let me just try and, there you go. I'm going to try it this way around a minute. And so the settings I had is, so these are the settings I'm using here. And we're going to see if this looks better now. So you guys get to see the difference of inverting something or keeping or not. And I'm curious myself here because I don't actually know what it's going to look like. TK Stenberg, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Yo, Casey, mate, I'll look at it when I get a chance, mate. You really want me to do that bike, but if you keep on asking, I probably won't do it, mate. Right. Let's get ready to do this. Gonna frame it again. And that looks good to me. There we go, let's put the lid down. Have you lasered a QR code? I have. If you look at that, you see that in the background, that right there, that's a 3D print that I laser engraved onto, and these QR codes, they work. Right, here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Someone put, do you, evening Paul, how you doing, mate? Do you create to order? Is it Yoan Dorrington? If you send me a message on TikTok, mate, we can chat about it. That looks much better, that does. I like that. Oh, Owen. Ah, yeah, that makes sense now. Look at that. What do you think looks better? This one or this one? They both kind of look good, but you guys think this looks better, do you? Or for, oh, interesting, it's kind of mixed up. That feels sticky though, that does. Fingers are a bit dirty from touching that. Oh, we're mixed. Right, so there's that one. Let's do something else on the F1. Would you guys like to do a slate coaster? Because I got some really nice settings for these slate coasters that I can share with you guys. And just for the record, these settings for this slate coaster, let me... Where have you gone? I'm looking for Neil here. This person who I've just pinned in there, he's the one who came up with these settings that I'm about to use for this, and they're absolutely amazing. They work on pretty much every image. Neil is the fountain of knowledge, so if you have any questions, he will always... Well, I don't want to volunteer his services without asking him, but he is very helpful. Let's put it that way. Give him a channel. Give him a follow, guys. Right then, we are going to find an image. Oh, Stuggy, thanks for the gifts, mate. So we're going to go for a photo image on this. So give me some celebrities. Name some celebrities or some people. Name some people and we'll engrave it onto this slate coaster. We're going to go onto Google and we're going to start searching for some images. So we've got The Rock as one of the suggestions. Rick Astley. Jim will fix it. We've done that before, believe it or not. Undertaker would be cool. Will Smith slapping. Wurzel Gummidge. Yuki. Homer. Paul Smith, the comedian. I'm thinking, I just want to see if we can find a good Undertaker HD image, because I would actually love to do the Undertaker, but only if it was a good image. Like, the better the quality, the better the it comes out. Just having a little look, because he's quite like a dark character, it might not come out that well. No, we'll give Undertaker a miss. Dunder, thank you for the follow, mate. Fred Flintstone, Gary Glitter, Simpsons, Paul Smith. Simpsons, probably won't. Alright. Let me just see. I will have a look. Will Smith slap and see what comes up. Should we see if we can do it? So I'm going to remove the background here. I use Adobe Express. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I just really like using it. It's simple and it works 9 times out of 10. It's probably not going to work this time. Hang on a minute, where's my image gone? Oh, it's a JFIF. JFIF. Open with Paint. Save as PNG. No, I don't want to save in a desktop. Bear with, guys. This is going to be worth the wait. There we go. Going in there. Right, now we're going to remove the background. My favourite thing we've ever done is I'm getting the word. That guy. I absolutely love that guy. Yes, look at that. It took the background off very nicely. Okay, so we are going to our downloads. We're going to put that image in there. And we can put some text as well. Give me some text suggestions, guys. We need to put some text on this. Slap. Right, so we've put that down. Because we're engraving onto a dark slate, how can she slap? Oh, I love that. That's it. How can she slap? Right. So we're going. I always make it black and white, and you can do that by dragging grayscale down. I always up the sharpness because it contrasts the colours really nicely. And most importantly, invert the image. Alright, there we go. Let's get our text. How can she slap? Oh, it cracks me up. It really does crack me up, honestly. Oh, how do we do this though? Do we do it above and below, or do we do it all at the top? How can she slap? Let's try and shrink it down a bit, and then it is a round coaster, so yeah, bend the word in, definitely. I've just got to get it to fit right. I'll tell you what I need to do. We are in a round coaster, so I'm going to do a mask around this to make it round. If it works. Let's mask that. Right click, create mask, done. Then we can put that there. So masking, as you can see, if I go back, masking is when you get a shape, and it can be any shape, and you put it over the image. So that image is square at the moment. If you can see that, I hope you can. It's probably not that clear, but I'll get it. So you see the outline's blue, it's square. I'm engraving onto a round coaster, so I would rather it be round around the edges. So put the shape you want above the picture, draw a box around both of them, right click, and then you'll see create mask. Select that, and then you can drag the picture to sit in the circle however you want. And that is a really good way of getting things, cool shapes. Right, there we go. I need to find the slate settings. And by the way, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. We've had 77 new followers tonight, which is really great numbers. Rock coaster. and add it in. Yeah, Shannon, it's a really cool thing to do. You can really transform something doing that. It doesn't, I feel like it's going to look better at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Right, so now we're going to line them both up. And we are going to frame this. The settings I'm going to use for this, and these do work really well once I find them. There you go. So, take a note of these settings if you've got an F1. They work great for images on slate. So, take a note of those, guys. Stuggy, thank you for the flowers, mate. You're a legend. And also, guys, if you are enjoying the live and your finger isn't dead yet, consider tapping that like and giving me some likes, giving me some love. Right, let's get this party started. Okay, we're going to frame it. Just going to get this down a little bit. Oh, thank you for the gifts, guys. And like I said, just in case, if anyone is a really big fan of the channel and you're enjoying this kind of content, on my link tree which is on my TikTok bio, there is something called Ko-fi, K-O-F-I, which is a link where if anyone does want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, and there's no pressure to do it, you can sit here and not spend a penny and I'm absolutely fine with that. But if anyone does want to support the channel, you can actually donate to the channel through that. So yeah, just wanted to put it out there just so everyone's aware. I'm not becoming a beggar, I promise you. But at the same time, I use a lot of materials to do this, so it's quite nice sometimes to have a way to replace them, and then I can keep making cool content. It doesn't go to feed my family, they starve, and they will accept that. Yeah, this is slate stone, and you can see there, the image is on there. I'm now in the process of making this nice and big, so that it fits. And if I move that, you can probably see it a bit better there. Yeah, I buy materials before I feed my family. Obviously, my priorities are set straight there. Obviously, they're also all sleeping at the moment. If they were awake, I wouldn't say that, because the wife would come in here and she would literally slap me. And I'd have to say, how could you slap? Almost ready, guys. Just lining this up. Okay, that's good. I'm good with that. Just check the settings one last time. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. All right, here we go. I'm going to click start, which should send it to the laser. There we go. Was that your Will Smith voice? Yeah, just for the this is natural slate, this is, guys. So we're about to kick this one off. It has sent it through, which is good. I'm going to check the extractions on, which it is. That means we're good to go. So I'm going to ask you guys to get me to 25k likes, and I will kick this off as soon as it gets to 25k, guys. And I'll give you a little show around whilst it's doing that. xTool F1 Ultra, F1. We've got our Bamboo Lab A1 printing a 50, well, it's currently 55 hours left. It's a full-size basketball. We've got loads of other 3D printing that goes on here, so lots going on, guys. So if you're into that, please join the 81 other people and follow the channel. Let's go. Oh, you guys smashed it. Thank you very much. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. If the camera loses a bit of focus, I apologise. It's having a bit of a funny one tonight. Yeah, Barrow Arrow, mate. It'll be fine for 55 hours. Yeah, so Neil's I don't ever coat my slates, but I think if I sold them, I probably would. You want to use a clear coat. I think you use clear coat, don't you, Neil, or do you use something else? Yeah, so Dan Halder, this is the xTool F1's a really fast laser, because the type of laser this is, it's called a galvo laser, and it uses mirrors to direct the lasers, so it's not mechanically moving up and down on the gantry, it's moving mirrors, like the mirrors are angling the laser, which means it can go much quicker. So it's very fast. The downside to that is if you're engraving on if you're engraving on the edge of whatever your build plate is, the laser's not coming down directly vertical, which means if you are cutting wood in that, it doesn't cut it directly straight, it has a slight angled edge. Hopefully that makes sense. As grow on, you're going to enjoy it, mate. Welcome to the xTool Club. So this is using, I'll share the settings after, because the screen's kind of got something up at the moment, so I can't tell you what it is. So, Bruce, there are lasers that do colour, but it's only on things like stainless steel, and it heats it up in certain ways that it produces a cool colour. MOPA lasers, M-O-P-A, they're the ones that are really good for doing colour. DBLE Persil, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Bibiana, hey, how you doing? I reckon it's because I've got the jig this way around, look, and that's probably where it's trying to focus. As Grow One, thank you so much for the follow. What is the cheapest 3D printer? Oh, I don't know. I mean, the A1 Mini is pretty cheap. I feel like it's 180 quid or something. And feel free to tell me if I'm wrong there, guys. It's been a while since I looked. Oh, what happened with a potato? Tell you what, this text is pretty slow. So, that's the Bamboo Lab A1. And down here, this is the A1 Mini, which is much smaller. There's my hand for scale. But it's a really good, small, compact, cheap printer, which I'd highly recommend. George H, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 85 of the night. Thank you very much, guys. How much is the A1 Mini? I'm not sure, mate. Someone else might have to put that for you. So, Bibiana, potatoes are hard. They're like, especially with the F1, but you need to do blue laser, 100% power, and I think something like 100 speed. It's like slow and powerful. Yeah, Shannon, of course you can. It's a bit dark down there, though. I mean, I wasn't. It could be. It's a bit messy, so excuse the mess down there. But this is the A1 here. There's my hand. So. It's quite a small build plate, but you'll be surprised just how much you can print with that. So I don't know, that's just me guessing the settings, Bibiana. I don't actually know what they are. Whoa, 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 I just noticed, look at that filament down the back of there. What's happening here? The heck? Almost had a disaster live on camera here. So this is, you know, you guys were asking me about leaving prints on for a long time. The main concern is stuff like that where the filament comes out. That could have been bad. Yeah, so if you're asking about the air purifier, excuse the mess down there. There's a lot of crap down there. This is the AP2, and this is what I'm using on both of them. Well, this text is taking a lot longer than what I would expect it to. David, I think it's just my settings, to be honest with you, mate. I used their most powerful setting so it would stand out, but it is obviously way too slow. I could go 10 times faster than that probably. But there we go. So Shannon, what I would recommend, and I'm about to show you something now. Actually, that sounds weird, all right. I'm not going to show you anything dodgy, I promise. But you probably already got some, but let me show you. And you get to see me, by the way, so don't run, guys. So this is me, hello. By the way, guys, Neil in the chat, this t-shirt, and also I'll show you the hat in a minute. Neil made these for me, absolute legend. But these glasses, you probably didn't even notice them because they're really well disguised. These glasses block out the 2 wavelengths that those lasers produce. So the blue laser is, I think, 644 nm, and the infrared, the one we're using, the one that's invisible to the eye, is 1066. Hasta la vista, baby, I'll be back. But yeah, if you wear those, you can have the lid up. I mean, you can look at it without them, but the laser is invisible and it could mess your eyes up. So always good. Have you got a neuralizer for them? And by the way, I'll show you the hat Neil also made. Look at that up there, absolute beauty. Right, so there is our slate coaster. Have you got a neuralizer to make people forget they've seen that horrendous face? You're not wrong, mate. They could probably do with one. Have you tried denim? I did actually try it on one of the lives. I even did. Right, do not judge me for this, guys, okay? But I wear these horrendous Crocs, and if I can shine a light in there, you see it says Andy with a little crocodile. We did that on a live as well. We engraved a pair of Crocs. If I move that one there. Ah, there you go. Yeah, the writing's cool, my Crocs aren't. Right, let's do the next thing. I would like, what do you guys think about trying to do a colour engraving grid on this? Can you try a 3D print? Yeah, actually, that's a good suggestion, because this jig right here, so this is all 3D printed. Yeah, so I'm using the F1 at the moment, but I'll be using the F1 Ultra to do the colour. This is 3D printed. I need to put my branded logo on the back of that. So let me show you how it works. Because if you've got an infrared or a fiber laser, what you can do is you can mark 3D printed material, which is really cool. Hey Ian, how you doing, mate? So I focused the laser for once. I've already got a file set up for this, so we're going to find it. How can you slap? Well, we're going to get rid of that now. That was good, but we don't need it anymore. Right, here we go. So this is one. Here's one I prepared earlier. Ian, how you doing, mate? And by the way, guys, 86 new followers tonight. Thank you so much. So here is my thing that I've set up previously. And if you want to know the settings that I use oh no, I don't use those settings, that's for sure. What do I use actually? Let me have a look for them. 3D print PLA black. I use these settings here. Sally, thank you so much for the follow. So IR, 100 power, 1250 speed, and 240 lines per second. So anyway, I'm just going to clean my lens a minute, guys. Oh. So I'm just going to spray this lens. I feel like it's a little bit, must be a bit dirty because it's struggling to focus properly. There we go. Right, so there you go. Yeah, so you can save your settings. So you see at the moment, I've got mine. If you look at that there, you'll see it says 3D print black PLA. Let me zoom in so you can actually see it. But if I change something, that will now go to user defined. What is going on? If you click that little, if you click the drop down, I say you can save it. Why wouldn't it let me save them? Maybe it's because it's... Let's just go to that a minute. Right, normally you can click on that button there and it lets you save it. Maybe I've got too many things saved. But yeah, you can do it. It won't let me at the moment. We'll just leave that one for now. Okay, so anyway, back to 3D print. So this is a 3D print. This is a black PLA 3D print. And I'm going to frame my thing. And this has got a QR code on it as well, guys. So you were asking about QR codes. You're about to see one. And I always love this because this is like magic, what you're about to see. So, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to ask you to get me to 35k likes and I'll kick off this next one. And in the meanwhile, I am going to try and stop that spool from coming off again. Oh, they're acting up a bit, are they, mate? Yeah, it's been a bit funny, isn't it, tonight? I'll tell you what, guys, I would love to get to 100 new followers for this live. So we're 12 followers away from it. And we've got 35k likes, so let's do it. Oh, Kim Alexander, thank you so much. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is a 3D printed part, guys. Look at that. I mean, I'll zoom in for you so you can actually see what's happening. So what it's doing, and all those of you following me, I will read out your names in a second, and thank you so much in advance. So what it's doing is it's penetrating the surface, and the infrared laser is actually stripping the pigment out of the filament. So it's not melting it or anything, it's leaving just the plain white color back. This only works on certain colors, but as you can see, it's absolutely, this is the IR laser. Right, who followed me? I'm going to go back and shout your names out. Sean, thank you. Sky SCO, Clinkers, Adam Williams, Anze Jerkasek, Solo 34DK, thank you so much, guys. And Durza PT. You guys have got me to 96 followers. We're 4 away from 100. Amazing stuff. So Fashion Glams, what you'll love about this channel and the community that we are is there are a lot of helpful people here, and I mean a lot. There's everyone in this group, well so many people in this group who've got lasers are really happy and open to sharing and helping. It's not always the case with some niche markets, but laser engraving seems to be one of those niche hobbies, those maker hobbies where the people are just absolutely amazing. Well, Shannon, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope you actually managed to learn some stuff off of this as well. So Maintenance Plumber, this is a 3D printed part. Eric, thanks for the follow. I only just saw that you followed me there, mate. Cheers, buddy. Can you fiber engrave colours on 3D printed stuff? No, Magnuson, I don't think you can, mate. And it only works with certain colours. Like if I tried to do that on a green 3D printed part, it wouldn't work. But look at that, guys. So that is what I do with my jigs that I sell. So I put my branding on there and QR codes. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. It's a cool way to do it. Job done. Right then, so what do we want to do next, guys? Let me get these lights back on. It's getting a bit messy in there. Golf tee. You guys want to see the golf tee? Dun dun dun. I'm happy to do the golf tee. I have got a jig for a golf tee, but I don't know if it's easily accessible. Let me have a very quick look. I might not even have any available. We'll do the golf tee, definitely. I'm just seeing if I've got any golf tee jigs lying around. So I haven't got one there, but I might have one in my jig collection. So for those of you wondering what I'm rattling around in, like I said, I make jigs for like the xTool machines. So these are all different jigs for this machine right here. And I'm hoping one of them, it is, there you go, golf tee jig. All those jigs are available on the website, by the way, just for the record. So one good thing, those of you asking about the xTool F1, one really good thing about it is this removable base plate. It means you can actually laser engrave stuff underneath it, which is really cool. Yeah, I sell the stand as well, mate. It's all on the website. I sell the digital files as well, so if you've got your own 3D printer, you can actually print them yourself. Oh, excuse me. Right then, what are we going to put on this golf tee? Give me some suggestions, guys, of things to engrave onto a golf tee. Yeah, 13X, I'd agree with that, mate. Mr. T, a dragon, a man sausage, Infinity Sunrise, Mouse Tech. People are putting their own names, look. Send it, I like that, Tony. Liverbird. All right, let's get something set up, shall we? There is our screen. Oh, I like that. Barrow Arrow, you've won it, mate. You have won it. I ain't getting on no green. If I can fit it, that is. I ain't getting on no green. That's going to be hard to fit on that little golf tee though. But we'll do our best. This is where you get to see just how accurate or how small this thing can go. And for this, I always use the bamboo. We're going to find bamboo somewhere. So xTool have definitely changed something, because all of my settings that I had seem to have been hidden. Something's a bit awry tonight. Does my grass look big in this? That's brilliant. Right, where's bamboo? I'll tell you what, sometimes it's just easier to type it. There we go. 3mm bamboo plywood, that's the one I'm going with. Add to XCS. Let's select it, and then we will do blue light reference for engrave. And I like going dark. I like a nice burn on a golf tee. Okay, there is our golf tee. We're going to frame it and we're going to see if it fits. Oh, it fits easily, look at that. So we'll move it across. Phil, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Oh, you're number 98. We are 2 followers away from getting 100 followers from this live, everyone. First of all, though, regardless if we get there or not, thank you so much for the support, guys. Absolutely loving this. Oh, we've made it. We have made it thanks to Tony, Graham, Lacey and Gaz. Thank you so much. Can you move the laser left and right? What do you mean, Shannon? You might have to clarify a bit there. So if you were doing 3 or more in one go, maintenance plumber, it's easy. I'll show you what I'd do. Just before, we're going to engrave it very soon, by the way. You literally would just copy and paste it, put it above, like that, and then it'll do one at a time. And Colin Rollinson, thank you so much for the follow as well. Right, there we go. We've got our settings anyway, so I'm going to frame it again, make sure we're still good. Because as you can see, I have actually messed up the positioning. If the product isn't centered, yeah, you can move it left and right. So when you're framing, just select whatever item you've got, and you'll see, look. So I actually do it. I've got a wireless keyboard. You'll see, I'm going to try and get them both in the same shot. Probably not going to do it. If you put left, look, it's going to move left on the screen. Thought it had something. If you press right, use the arrows just to frame it how you want, and you're good to go. Yeah, it will show all of them, but it will do one at a time. All right, we're good to go here, guys. You've been waiting long enough. And 40k likes tonight. Thank you. Let's get this party started. ...18 seconds this will take. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is just standard bamboo settings. So there you go. You can get it darker than that. So let's do one more. We've done that. Let's do one on the other side as well, guys. So what were the other good suggestions? Yeah, Peter Pan, it's really, really accurate, honestly. Give me another suggestion, guys. We'll do one more on the back. 4-play, I like it. That's what we're going with. 4, how many R's have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. 4 play. We're going to frame that. And for those of the settings I literally just used. Yeah, so Shannon, this time. Oh, I did miss an E. You're right. 4. It sounded like my accent. 4 play. Can you add emoji? It's a good point, actually. I don't know. How do you add emojis? Is there a way to get them up on like a shortcut key? Morgan Ghost, I'm using xTool Creative Space Mate, which is Barrow Arrow. This is xTool's proprietary software that you can use with their lasers. Is there a shortcut key to put an emoji on there? Window dot. Oh, yes. Yeah, it worked. Look at that. I learned something new today. I'm not going to put the tongue one before anyone says anything. Right, let's go. Yeah, DK Towel. I was waiting for someone to put that. And you know what? I'm gullible enough to have selected it as well. Nobody press that, by the way, because it will close your computer down. Right, I'm going to try and get this stretched out a bit. Every day as a school. Yeah, Paul, 100% agree, mate. I learn as much from these lives as hopefully some of you guys do. Here we go. We're going to do a couple of passes on this one because I want you to see how dark it gets. Let's close the lid. 123 people watching. 104 new followers tonight, guys. Amazing. And let's get this started. Oh, sweet, mate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're going to do a few passes on this one. Oh, what is... The jig's lifting up. What's going on? It might have mispositioned it now. We'll try it. Hopefully it's still lined up. Yeah, the emoji is a really good idea. I didn't actually think of ever putting one of those on it. So luckily it is still... Is it brighter because the laser is hotter? You get... No, so it's... You'll see, we're doing more and more passes and it's burning into the wood. And the deeper it burns, the more, obviously the darker it goes, it chars more. So that is dirty, but I'm going to try and show you a little trick here with burnt wood. So you'll see, it's a bit dirty, but I have some wipes somewhere. Where have they gone? Where have I put those? Here we go. So I actually keep a pack of these antibacterial wipes because they are brilliant for cleaning up engraves, if you can get them out, which I can never do. Hang on a minute. I'm still trying to get one out. Oh my lord. I end up pulling about 6 of them out. Right, so get that and wipe it. I wipe it on my trousers, and as you can see, what you get is a much nicer, darker finish. There's the one we did a minute ago. There we go. Yeah, so DK Tout, we actually burnt through one on one of the lives. We kept going until we burnt through it. Very cool it was. Okay, what are we doing next, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you what we're doing next. I have just finished drinking this can, and you know what? I'm really annoyed. All of the Pepsi Max cans have put these bloody pictures all over them. So my engraving space is so limited now. I used to always engrave these at the end of a live, and we'd have loads of space to engrave cool pictures. Now we've got limited because they're putting bloody football players on it. Bugger off. Right, rant over. Let's do a can. I've finished my rant. And put our jig back in. Put a mustache on the can. So what we're going to be doing is, to be honest actually, when I use these cans, they can be a bit wobbly. Let me just, because it's empty, I normally do them when they're full. Send a strongly worded letter as a complaint. I should really, shouldn't I? And Jordan, thank you for the follow, mate. I'm going to put it on there in the hope that it doesn't move. So you're going to see now, we are going to raise the laser so the two dots join. That's focusing it. Oh, Shannon, the cans are so easy to do. So the settings I gave you for the business card, I use those exact same settings for this, and they work really well. You'll see now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you now if the can stays still when I engrave. So there it is. Try and focus it. Right, let's put a picture on here. Who should we put on this can? Who do you guys want to see? Yeah, full cans are the way to go. They don't move then. This one gets sucked away and blown out. Sucked away and blown out? This one gets, the fan moves it sometimes when I'm trying to engrave it. Oh, Marty McFly, Quirk Shop. I like it. Let's try and do Marty McFly. And if you are enjoying the content, give the channel a follow, guys. I'd love you if you did. All right, we don't want to see Will Smith getting slapping. So Marty McFly. The only thing with Marty McFly is it won't be a HD picture, but we might still be all right. Someone's already removed the background off of that one. Brilliant. Let's go with that one then. Maybe you could pop a tiny bit of blue tack under. Yeah, Emily, that is a brilliant idea. I just wish I had some blue tack. But excellent idea. Right, where's our Marty McFly image? There it is. Here we go. We're going to be putting him. So let me talk you through. If you've got a laser and you want to engrave onto a can, and you're doing a picture, what you have to follow a few simple steps. Okay. So we're putting in the first thing I always do, and in this we're clicking the adjust bit at the top, and we're using an infrared or a fiber laser for this. I drag down the grayscale tab on the bottom there, look, from 255 to 200. And what that does, you're going to see it turns it black and white. That helps add contrast to the picture, which means it stands out better. I also increase the sharpness up to 20 at least, because I like it to pop. And then finally, you need to invert the image. That is now going to engrave really well on there. And for the settings, you are about to see, not those settings, so don't write those down because they're not going to do anything. If it focuses, which it kind of is. 1 second, guy. So, infrared laser, 90 dot duration, 100 power and 500 DPI. Those settings, with that setup, trust me, and you're about to see it, are going to do a bloody good job. So we're going to frame this now. And you'll see it's probably a bit too big. We need to make it smaller. I need to zoom out. Right. And if you're enjoying this, guys, tap the like button. Let's get as many people into this as possible. And if you're one of the 107 people that have followed me tonight, you are absolute legends. I love you. But I also love all the ones who haven't, who are just enjoying the show. So the IR, it's to do with the wavelength. Basically, the blue laser is a much more narrow laser which can penetrate things like wood, organic materials, woods, leather. It penetrates them really well and burns them. The infrared laser is a wider laser which isn't good at penetrating organic materials like woods, but things like metals, it is much better at, and it gets a much finer finish. Deke Tom, thank you so much for the follow, mate. All right, there we go. I'm happy with that. What I might do is rotate it a little bit. There we go. How long is this one going to take? It is going to take 38 seconds. Let's hope our can doesn't move when we start this off, guys. I'm not going to make you wait. I'm going to do it straight away. 3, 2, 1, go. The camera's a bit out of focus, so apologies for that. Fashion glams. I definitely can. It won't be immediately though, unfortunately, but I definitely can. I actually over the weekend did some custom jigs for the P1. Yeah. Oh, so Shannon, have you joined the official Facebook groups yet? The F1 and F1 Ultra official Facebook group. If not, I would really recommend it, because on there you get some really great tips. Right, let's have a look at Marty McFly, shall we? Look at that. Oh, honestly, it's absolutely gold. It's gold dust in there. People are really helpful, and they will do a really good job. If you think that quality is good, we're going to find that's a really old picture, so it's really pixelated. Let's do another one in that space at the top there, unless there's a better bit. See what I mean? There's no space to engrave on this now. They've absolutely killed it. It's got bloody stuff all over it. Right, we're going to try that little space there. And we're going to put someone fairly new on there. Yeah, so the P1 is so new, isn't it? I don't know if have you seen the review I did on the if you go onto my YouTube page, which you can find in my link tree, there is a P1 review that I did, and I share some settings on there for the things that I engraved during the testing. It might help you a little bit. Yeah, plumber, that'd be cool. That's quite a good idea, actually. Right, what shall I engrave? Who shall I engrave, guys? Re-engrave the football player. Alexander Isaac, Rick and Morty. I wonder how that would look. Rick and Morty. Should we try and do Pickle Rick? The problem is though, actually I don't think it'll work very well. We're going to get, yeah, to be honest, Robert De Niro is a great shout. Let me look at Robert De Niro. And we're going to go for like a large picture, and we want one that is really high definition. Oh, that's a good one right there, look. It's not as like prime, it's not prime Robert De Niro as in, but it is prime awesome engraving. So we're going to go with that. Going to remove the background. Always remove backgrounds from things if you can, because the background has a tendency to wash out a really good portrait. There we go. This is going to look really cool. So remember what I said, guys, go into adjust. This one's already black and white, so we're not going to touch the grayscale, but we are going to up the sharpness. And we're going to invert it. I haven't ever used Canva, but I have been meaning to check it out, because a lot of people tell me it's really good. Where is our business card image? There we go. So we're going to frame it. Oh, sorry, were you asking me if I use that to remove the background? I was using Adobe Express. I'm a little bit slow sometimes. Where can we do this? Tell you what, we're just going to do it in that area up there and just see what happens. There we go. Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely want to check out Canva because a lot of people say good things about it. Okie dokie, guys. We are set up and ready to go again. And if you just followed me a minute ago, sorry I didn't call your name out. I missed it. So I'm going to try and make sure I don't miss it. I'll go back. So Matty W, thank you so much for the follow. Geordie's Creative Cuts, thank you so much for the follow, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Oh, Neil, have you been doing it for many people? Such a good idea though, isn't it? So Neil, you've got to start posting more content with the F1, mate. I always love it when you post these videos. I hear them in the walls. Thank you so much for the follow. Phil, I'm not sure on the... I don't think it does, but I don't know the actual real stats. Oh, look at that. There he is, Mr. Robert De Niro, looking good on a can. Looking good on the can. It's like I'm watching him on the toilet. That looks brilliant though. All right, that's fine. Should we see what happens? Oh, I tell you what. Let's do Coca-Cola on one of these bits. At least they haven't changed that. We'll do the Coca-Cola part of the logo onto the Pepsi Max. Well, Phil, if you do ever decide to buy one, mate, let me move my camera back. Oh, knocking stuff off. If you do ever decide to buy one, consider using the affiliate link on the webpage, mate. And the channel gets a little something back and you get a discount. So we're going to get a Coca-Cola logo now. And we're going to engrave Coca-Cola onto a Pepsi Max logo. And I'm probably going to get sued for it. So, is there a way to... Someone told me you can select one without the background. Is it advanced search? Transparent, there you go. There you go, we've got some transparent Coca-Cola logos. Abby Ledger, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower 119 of the evening. Right then, let's go. So I'm just going to double check that the background has been removed. It has, because it looks different there. We're going to put that in. Downloads. So what I do here, guys, is... So I would rather engrave it on as... actually, no, we'll do it like that, to be fair. So I am going to make it black and white. Even though it probably won't make much difference. And then we are going to set our normal settings, which are right there. There we go, that's a bit better. Ali, thank you so much for the follow, mate. And Dan Williams, I missed you. And Rocket Ray, thank you. Josh Leach. All of you guys, thank you so much. All right, let's get this engraved onto our Pepsi Max can. So you're going to see me framing it now. So Coca-Cola onto Pepsi Max. Are we putting it on the blue or the red, guys? Abby, I completely agree. Whenever I'm on my For You page and someone pops up with an xTool laser, I almost instantly follow them and watch them because I absolutely love it. On the red bit, cool. Robin, thanks for the follow, mate. Cool, we'll do it on the red bit. I thought Coke was white. Here we go. We are almost ready. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. You know what we should probably do? Guys, do we want it straight or do I want to angle it? Let me know what you think should be the best one with this. Oh, Abby, you definitely should. Oh, Magnus, and I was making a joke, mate. When I said I thought Coke was white, I was talking about cocaine. Sorry, mate. It was just a really bad joke. All right, there we go. I think that's good, actually. Just going to move it across a little tiny bit so it isn't in the white. There we go. We're good to go, guys. Let's get this Coca-Cola on there. 14 seconds, this one. Initialize, thanks for the follow. And Ghost Key, thank you, mate. We're about to do this, guys. Does it hurt the Coca-Cola? Oh, yes, it does, mate. And I get a lot of pleasure out seeing it happen. 3, 2, 1, go. Can you hear it scream? No! Right, look at that. That looks good. It's a little bit wonky, but it's pretty darn good. Dr. Pepper on the blue bit. Okay, mate, we'll do that, Jordan. Let's find a Dr. Pepper logo. So, I'm glad you like it, Motorbike Camping. It is really cool, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if you saw these as well. We put Robert De Niro and Martin McFly on there as well. Thank you for the follow, Big Boy Straffern and Motorbike Camping. WorldVectorLogo.com. Oh, hello, mate. I'll have a look on that now. Let's all go to it together. Let's go to Neil's suggestion. WorldVectorLogo.com. TSW Team Swoo Viking. Oh, Swede Viking. Thank you for the follow, mate. All right, Neil, you're gonna have to. I've forgotten the name of that link already. I'm not even lying, mate. World Vector Logo, is it? World Vector Logo. All right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Kay. Honestly, I actually, I engraved Jimmy Savile and Rolf Harris onto one of these cans. And we were contemplating putting it back into a Tesco's, but decided against that one. Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's the one there. That looked good. Bill Cosby. Oh, there you go. Look, we've got our vector. Neil, I'm not thanking you later, mate. I'm thanking you right now. Awesome suggestion. Right. So the biggest on the F1 is I think about 130 millimeters by 130 millimeters. Oh, it's got bits in the middle. I'm gonna have to ungroup that and delete them out. Oh! Hang on a minute. What's going on here? What do I do with this then? Ah, just make it a compound vector. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, Shannon. It's a shame. If you'd found me earlier, I would have definitely recommended you go for the air purifier. It just makes life a lot simpler. Okay, we're going back to our settings, which are, where are they? Why can't I see it? Oh, it's because it's a vector. So I need to go to my black metal business card. Whack it up to that infrared. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Let's frame this and put it onto our blue part of the can. And guys, if you're watching and you're new to the channel, consider following. We've had 131 new followers tonight, which is amazing. Honestly, those kind of numbers are absolutely insane. And I am going to be doing a live tomorrow at 3 PM UK time. Keep there or thereabouts. Sometimes I'm a bit late. Please don't judge me for that. I've just got 2 really young kids and my life is so unpredictable. But if you want more of this tomorrow, feel free to drop on then as well. So I might have to straighten this up because on its current angle, it just doesn't fit very well. This is probably sacrilege what I'm about to do here, but I'm gonna do it. There we go. Okie dokie, I'm about to engrave this. And this is fast. This is 5 seconds, everyone. It's going to take 5 seconds. Before I do this, guys, I'm going to ask you to get me to 56k likes, and I will engrave Dr. Pepper onto this Pepsi Max can. We are almost ready to rock and roll, guys. I think we're almost bloody, yeah, we're almost at 56k. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and go. And 1 for luck. Look at that. So we've done Robert De Niro. Well, we're going to engrave something here and see how it comes out. I don't know how well that will come out, actually. All right, guys, give me another suggestion. It can be whatever you want. Well, within reason. What do I sell? I sell jigs and stands for laser engravers and more jigs. And for anyone who's watching, by the way, look at that filament again. It's done it again. I'm going to have to fix that. I am actually 3D printing a full life-size basketball at the moment. And it's going to take 54 hours. But if you want to take a little investment in this story, follow the channel, because I'm going to be doing some cool videos on that. And we've got a couple of other printers. Anyone who's wondering, that's what we do. So spun monster logo. Oh, a monster logo. Let's do the monster logo. Let's keep with a drinks theme, shall we? Right, we'll delete that. We're going to go for monster. And we are going to go with, which one should we go for? I'm going to try this one. So Mark, last time I actually engraved Jack Daniel's logo onto a can, and I got a warning for it, and it said I was showing adult content. So I won't be doing that ever again. Unfortunately. Oh my lord, look at this. Nope, that's not going to work. Unless I delete that. Ah, there we go. That should work like that. We'll try it. Oh, the first Windows logo. That's a good idea, that is. We'll come back to that one, mate. Okay, let's put this on there. Does it do colour? No, so the colours just represent like layers. So you can separate things into layers just to make them quick and easy to select. Alright, it would help. I should probably have this straight. Alright, let's make this... Right, it's probably almost as big as we can get away with anyway. Right, how big is that? That might work. We're using xTool Creative Space. Does it work on glass? Yes, it does, mate, but you need to put something on the glass, and usually what I tend to use is chalk spray or tempera paint, which is like a poster paint, an acrylic poster paint. Okie dokie, guys, here we go. 3. Oh, someone's, yeah, sideways. That's a good shout. Let's do it sideways. We'll get it bigger then. Sorry, guys. Just that was a great idea, and I would like to do that. So, just I want to make it as big as possible for you guys. Bear with. It won't take me long to readjust. I'm going to reframe it. Oh. That's what she said. Right, there we go. There's our... Question is, where do I want... There we go. I think that's going to look good. I'm going to try smart processing with this one, because sometimes it's better because it actually follows quite a cool path. Yeah, this is going to do it different this time. It's going to do it in, it's going to follow the path of the letters. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. So it seems to be doing more than one pass for some reason. There we go. That one came out really nice. All right, where else can we put something? So we put Coca-Cola on there. And if you're just tuning in, guys, we are engraving stuff onto a can of Pepsi Max at the moment. Yeah, if you like this kind of random content, by the way, give the channel a follow. We've had 138 new followers tonight. Some cool. Oh, we got some space here. Let's put something there. Let's put something right there. I just got Pepsi all over my hands. It smells like Pepsi now. All right, that's a great spot there. All right, who are we doing next, guys? Red Bull, Bobby Charlton. Stick a Relentless logo on, please. Pretty. Because you asked so nicely, Phil, we will go with Relentless next. Right, let's get rid of that. Relent. Oh, I wonder if it's got Relent. I don't know if it's got Relentless. We're going to have to go old school and Google it. Relentless logo. Oh, that's a cool one, that is. I do like that. That's a very cool logo. Oh, this would be a good test. Should we do, I'll let you guys choose. Should we do normal or the one with the shadow? I don't know how the shadow will come out, but that would be quite interesting to see. Type normal or shadow in the chat. Yeah, you guys I like your style here. What would this live be if we weren't testing it to see how it comes out? We've got to push it, guys. Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Right, open with paint. And then we're going to save that as our PNG right there. We're going to go and remove the background. Shadow. We're going to do shadow, definitely. Oh, and it's done quite a good job. Quite a good job. It hasn't done an amazing job. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for us to work with. Downloads. There we go. It's not perfect, that background remove. How much is the machine? I'll quickly answer that question. So this is the xTool F1. This is £1,300 last time I checked. It might be cheaper, it might. But there is an affiliate link on my Linktree page, so contact me if you are interested in getting one. And if you use the affiliate link in the discount code, you get £80 off the sale price. Or you should. Hopefully that helps you there, mate, and answers your question. So we have got our settings here, and we're going business card setting. Josh, I use something called Adobe Express. If you look at the top there, Adobe Express. It is a paid for service though. I just really like using it, mate. I make a lot of my YouTube video thumbnails and stuff like that, so yeah, highly recommend it. Right, let's frame this and do it. Let's do it. So that's the bigger one. That's the xTool F1 Ultra. That one is 3,200 and something pounds at the moment. There you go, put the light on. Okay, we are going back to this. And where are we engraving this? You know what, let's just do it again. Let's just do it across the whole can and see how it comes out. That could be quite good there. Just doing a little bit of an adjustment just to make it fit. Does it need to be an empty can? No, you can do it on a full can. I normally do it on a full can. I just got a bit thirsty tonight and drunk it. There you go. Oh, I knocked it. There we go. We're going to do it there. This is the Relentless logo. Oh, a minute. This one's going to take us a minute to do. Interesting. So guys, 67k likes and I will kick off this Relentless logo. And Morgan boy, thank you for the follow. You are follower 144 of the night. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. Batten, we're waiting first, mate. All I'm asking for is a couple of likes and then I'm going. And thank you guys if you're following me right now. There we go. We've got 67. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 1 million likes. $1 million. Oh wow, you guys just got me over 150 followers. I was only aiming for 100 tonight and you smashed it, guys. Thank you. I hope you guys are actually enjoying the live as well, because it's been a fun one tonight. We've had a lot of interaction and it's the interaction that make these so good. This one's coming out pretty darn good as well, isn't it, guys? Great suggestion with the Relentless logo. By the way, I'll be interested if this succeeds, because we're getting to the curvature of the can. Sometimes it struggles when it's going around the bend. Man, that is a nice thing to say, because I do consider myself a man of his word, mate. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I always just want to give you what you want to see. I just ask for a few likes or a follow in return. I mean, that's good. We're running out of space on this can. Let me show you what we've done. Oh, Windows logo. You're right. We're doing that next. So we've got Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Relentless. We didn't do this lady. Don't know who she is. We did a Monster logo though. Marty McFly and Robert De Niro. That's who we've done so far. We're going to do a Windows logo right there. Right there. And the question was asked about the price of the machine. Is it expensive to buy this? So they're not the cheapest laser engravers, but they are a premium laser engraver that is very, very user-friendly and beginner-friendly. And this particular one is £1,300. A little bit cheaper if you went through my affiliate link with a discount code. Right, let's find a picture of the Windows logo. So can you remind me, mate, what Windows logo are we looking for again? And let's see if our Windows, let's put Windows in. It's definitely going to have it. I just got to remember what Windows 3.1 logo. Well, let me Google it first. I know what I'm looking for. Windows 3.1 logo. Oh, that one. That one's legendary, mate. I love that one. They must have that on it. Yep, they do. Is that one good enough? Mind you, this is going to be interesting to see. I'm probably better off doing this as an image, so I'm going to do it as an image, and we're going to do that one there. Because with the images, the color tone differences come out better, whereas if it's a vector, it'll just see it as a solid color, and it probably won't come out great. All right, that one didn't come out great itself, so try that one. We're giving another one a go. The background remove is brilliant, but it doesn't always succeed. I literally just chose the same picture. Oh my lord. Come on, give me a good one. Oh, that one's already got the background removed, so we'll go with that one, shall we? Let's delete Relentless. What's the need in it? Scotland, what do you mean, mate? Not too sure what the question means there, bud. It's asking if I want to enhance the image. No, thank you. Alright, so now it is a bit blurry, this one, so it's not going to be the greatest. We're going to make it grey, and we're going to whack the sharpness up just to see what happens. Oh yeah, Pink Poppy. I actually know, someone's already told me that a million times, mate, and every time I just forget. But you're right, let's see if there's a better, like a higher one available with what we need. That's better. That is far better. Thank you for reminding me of that, Pink Poppy. Really appreciate it. Because I think we'll have a better chance with that one. Maybe not. It's just as low quality. Oh well. We're moving forward. Whack it down. Whack it up. Do you do much cutting with your F1? I haven't recently. In the past I did. Right. I actually think the first one we did was better because the colours, the blue was far, actually, like you could see it as a different colour instead of just a black. There we go. We're ready to go, guys. Set up. Problem is, when you invert that, it doesn't come out nice. Let's see how this goes, guys. Not too sure how this one's going to come out. This could be a bit of a fail. But we succeed together, we fail together. But either way, we will try. We will always try. Adapt and overcome. That was my motto when I was in the army. I want to do it bigger than that now. No, we're just going to whack it on here and see how it goes. Motorbike camping. I was in the Royal Engineers, mate. I did 7 years, which was just long enough for me. There we go. We've got a nice space for that to go. Just happy little accidents. You're right, mate. And we are ready to start this happy little accident. So 17 seconds. Here we go, guys. In 3. Actually, let me zoom in first. I want you guys to get the money shot here. Hide the evidence you even tried. Yeah, that's plan B, mate. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Do it. Oh, I didn't click start. That helps. We're firing blanks, but I have pressed start now. So here we go. Go. Oh, there's not much contrast here. I said I had a feeling this might be a bit of a fail. Well, we got ourselves a fail right there. And a bit blinded at the end. Yeah, infrared, mate, but it's because of the curve. It's kind of bouncing off a bit funny, it is. It's kind of okay, that one. Kind of okay. Right, oh, we're running out of space, but we can get one more. We can get a little bit more in here. Let's go. We're going to do something right over the top of her. What can we put on top of her? Oh, 9 power. Bloody hell, mate. We always have a few veterans in here, which is always great to see. Mate, I was never fit enough to do the paras. Because in the engineers, we had our own kind of branch of paras. You guys probably don't consider them as paras, but yeah. What was it? What was it again? I can't remember what they were. But either way, I was never fit enough to do that. Oh. Red Bull logo, Pac-Man. Give her a Tyson tattoo, laughing emoji. A beard, give her glasses. Shrek. A couple of people have said the laughing emoji. We can try. Let's try and do... That's a good shout. Let's try and do a laughing emoji over her head. I've never tried that before. A Power Rangers helmet. That's another good shout. Right, I'm going to just find a picture of the laughing emoji. And 168 followers we're up to now. Bloody hell, we're flying tonight. Absolutely flying. That's quite a good one. That might come through quite nicely. Military Minion, thank you for the follow, mate. Right. Oh, bloody hell, that's a big boy. Cheers, Stephen, mate. Or Stefan. If I said it wrong, my apologies. Right, there we go. Sharpness, and we're going to invert it. Oh. We want Pac-Man. Well, you're getting a laughing emoji, mate. Okay, let's frame this and see where. Let's try and get it over her head. So we are going to engrave this right on her Swede. There we go. I think I'm happy with that. 1 minute 48 this one. That's quite slow considering. We're obviously going full on detail here. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Ghost, are you also an ex-sapper, are you, mate? Oh, the can's already empty, Nick, but I have actually tried bursting the can before, but I failed. Ole Holder, thank you very much for the roses, mate. You burst them, Nick. What laser engraver did you use to do that? 169 followers. I must have missed a couple of follows there. Sorry, guys. It gets sucked into the extraction at the back where my finger is. That's a fan sucking it through. So Ollie Kingston, the only upkeep is cleaning out the fan, which is in. You can just unscrew 4 screws. You pull it out. Just get an air compressor or a vacuum cleaner in there, and you just clean it out. That's about it, really, mate. Really simple. The fan gets filthy. Oh, excuse me. Start it again. See, well, we can try it again. It might be a bit more powerful. So, Ollie, the only other thing I'd recommend, if you're buying the laser engraver, I would recommend getting the extraction fan with it, the extraction purifier, because that allows you to basically use it indoors. We'll go again then, guys. It allows you to use it indoors, and it filters all the particles and stuff. So yeah, I'd recommend that. So RWS laser engraving, this is the F1, mate. We've been having a bit of fun with a can. F1 at the moment. We've been using both tonight though. Let me try and come from this angle here. I've messed up the framing here. Yeah, we put a Coca-Cola logo on it, mate. First night, thank you so much for the follow. Yo, Camaletto, you're getting blocked, mate. Just because no politics in this chat, mate. Try and keep these lives politics free, just so everyone can have a good time and just enjoy a bit of random engraving. I don't mind North Korean flags though, they're okay. Let's hope they don't ship like the sink like the battleships they let out into the sea. Do you ever need to change the laser? So the laser life is expected to go, I think, like 80 or 90,000 hours. Neil will probably know the answer to that. But they last a long time, mate. But I think once the laser goes, I don't know if you can replace it. There we go. So there is our laughing emoji over her face. Yeah, you can definitely use it to cut wood and leather. So those of you watching, there you go, look. Robert De Niro, Michael J. Fox, laughing emoji, Monster Energy, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Relentless, and the Windows logo. Right, guys, that right there is me for the night. I have it's been a long one tonight, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I am Chris, the guy who's been engraving. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have any questions about laser engraving or settings or whatever, just send me a message on TikTok. I always do my best to get back to you. Might take a little bit of time, but I'll always try. If you have enjoyed, please follow the channel. I would love you if you did. We have had 176 new followers tonight. So cool, and you guys are absolute legends for doing it. Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry Neil, I should have warned you guys so you can put your safety glasses on from this handsome face right here. No, I'm only kidding. Have a lovely, lovely evening, and I'll be on tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time. I don't know why I'm pointing a finger at you all like you're in trouble. You're not. Have a lovely evening, guys, and take it easy. See you later. Bye, everyone.